Hey crossword fans! Today we're going to be solving the New York Times crossword for Thursday, May 5th, 2022. Alright, let's get started. Okay, we have some circles on the grid today, and it also looks like it's kind of spiraling towards the center. What an interesting construction here. Alright, let's start with one across. Little 19 across. What does this say? Many people do this about their height. I have no idea. Let's try some of these downs here. Starve. I guess this could be about a person starving, or you could be starving someone else. I don't know. It could be like not feed or something. You gave me no choice, an equivalent phrase. I really want this to be, I had to. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Brings home. Is that going to be about earning money? It's not going to be earns. That's too short. Just as I suspected, an equivalent phrase. This has to be a cry of surprise. Is it aha or is it oh ho? I think they're kind of equally likely. I don't know what to put in here. Opining, opening. So this will be an opening to someone giving their thoughts on something. Is it going to be like, I think? Something like that? Turn on the stove. And this is wordplay, so it's not about turning the flames of the stove on. I wonder if it's going to be like flipping something over that you're cooking. Turn on the stove. Yeah, I want it to be something like that. Sugar. This looks like it's going to be a pet name. Maybe that'll be Hun. All right, we've got a little bit of something going on the across. Yeah, we kind of need to know what this is. Little 19 across. Let's keep moving. We didn't have much luck in this section. When doubled, sarcastic laugh. That has to be har har. Turn. Is it just going to be stir? You're not literally turning something, but I guess you could consider stirring a kind of turning. Yeah. And this still doesn't look like anything either. Boy, this section is tricky. I like that this ends in, brings home. This is probably going to be an S because it's present tense. Yeah. You know what? This is looking like it's going to be, I'd say. I think we were pretty close with what we were thinking before. Maybe we could build off this Y. Perry, who used to have the world's most followed Twitter account. Perry? That's got to be Katy Perry. Excellent. Maybe that's enough to build off of for this long across here. Someone well-versed in this puzzle's theme. Uh-oh. I guess this is going to be kind of a revealer, or at least a theme answer. All right, we're going to have to come back to this. Just as I suspected. Well, what if we put O's in here? Starve. This almost looks like it should be famish, because if you say, I'm famished, that means you're starving, right? So maybe it's aha. This could be famish. Is it a little lie? Is this going to be a fib? Because people lie about their height sometimes. Yeah. And with this starting with FIB, I'm wondering if this is going to be about the Fibonacci sequence. Would that fit? FIBONACCI? Would it go in a spiral? I have a feeling that's probably what we're dealing with. Let's see if the first letters in Fibonacci work here. This would be an O. This would be an N. This would be an A. Units on Czech checks. So this is going to be the Czech currency. I'm not actually sure if I know what that is. Yeah. Common recipe step. It's probably going to be add something, right? Maybe it'll be add salt. Yeah. And you know what? Thinking about this theme again, the Fibonacci sequence is the sequence where you start with 1, you add 1, and then you get 2, and then you keep on adding the previous number, right? So you add 1 to 2 to get 3, you add 2 to 3 to get 5. It looks like we have a letter of Fibonacci's name in every numbered square that's in the Fibonacci sequence. That is pretty cool. You add 3 to 5 to get to 8, add 5 to 8 to get to 13. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening. That is pretty cool. And then that means someone well-versed in the Fibonacci sequence would probably be a math teacher. Excellent. That's great. Okay. Hopefully that'll help us get this Czech currency. Nutritional fig. I think that's going to be RDA. It's like recommended daily amount, right, for food? You're not getting that if you're famished, that's for sure. Where second gentleman Doug Emhoff got his JD. Ooh, so this is Kamala Harris's husband. I have no idea. I'm just going to guess it's USC. I think that's a good plausible guess there. KOR. We have an ode, written honor. That's good. We have na, pass, an equivalent phrase. That sounds right too. Smart name? Oh my god. This is going to be Alec, right? Because you can call someone a smart Alec if they're being kind of sassy, right? Yeah. Karunas? I guess it's Karunas. I wonder if that's the Czech word for crowns. I don't think I've ever seen that word before. This should be an S. Razor sharpener? Yeah, that's a strop. It's a kind of a strap you use to sharpen the razor. Okay. And you know what? Now that we know that the theme letters are going in order of the Fibonacci sequence, why don't we go ahead and fill in the rest of his name here? I think that should be a C and an I. James of Carpool Karaoke fame. Oh man, isn't that James Corden? I'm pretty sure that's right. I've never watched that show. Blank Speedwagon. Okay, so this depends on if we're talking about the car or the band. If it's the band, it's REO Speedwagon. If it's the car, it's Rio Speedwagon. Hammer part. That could be a peen. A ball peen hammer has a little sphere at the end of it. First word of pose the raven. Ooh, how does that start? Does it start with over? Or is it once? I'm actually not sure. Numerical constant associated with Fibonacci. I wonder if that's going to be the golden ratio. Very nice. We even kind of have the golden ratio here. It's kind of a spiral. That's pretty great. So it's not just the Fibonacci sequence, it's kind of everything about Fibonacci here. Student-led LGBTQ plus group. I'm not sure if I know this actually. What psychotherapy can treat in brief? Could that be OCD? Let's hope this is a port city in Yemen. Mideast's Gulf of Aden. Oh yeah, I think that works too. Summer learning opportunity for students. Ooh, shouldn't this be science camp? So maybe I spelled James Corden's name wrong. Yeah, this should be an E. This should be science camp. And what did this end up being? GSA? Yeah, I don't think I've heard of this. Interesting. This is looking like once. King of ancient Rome. I think this has to be Rex. That's the Latin word for king. I kind of like that we're solving this in a spiral pattern. I feel like that's the appropriate way to solve a puzzle like this. A golden ratio puzzle. Duke's group? I think Duke might be in the ACC. I don't know. I know that's like college sports. Terrence Blank, noted expert on combinatorics and analytic number theory. Oh my god. I have no idea. I have heard of Fibonacci. I haven't heard of this person. Many security guards. I have a feeling this is going to be ex-cops. So this is going to be Terrence Tao. Well, he has a nice alliterative name. Foolish person. Is this going to be a simp? Like a simpleton? Like some horse betting. Is it made of straw somehow? How would you make an adjective out of made of straw? Is this a T? Some convertible choices. Yeah, that should be T-tops. Queen Mary or Queen Elizabeth. I want to say that they were Tudors, maybe? This will be Tudor. Source of much early immigration to the US abbreviated. I think this has to be Europe. It is looking like it's going to be about straw. Is it strewn? Is that right? That doesn't really make sense to me. Fanning of film. I think that's going to be Elle Fanning. She was in The Great. That's a really fun show. I wonder if we can get this across here. Judgment Days. And this is wordplay, so this is not about the end times or something like that. It has to be about like a judgment in court somehow. It looks like it's going to end in dates, maybe? Let's see. Is it trial dates? There we go. Very nice. Classic Van Gogh subject. He painted a lot of sunflowers. Let's see if sunflowers fits. Excellent. A bygone age. Is it going to be yesteryear? Ooh. Yeah, those letters look really good. Let's just make sure we got all these correct. We got a lot of this filled in. Regret will be rue. They might help you get a job. Ins, yeah, like networking ins. Sternward is aft. That's right, on a ship. T, proper noun. And this is wordplay. Oh my god, so this is not talking about a person's name, not that kind of proper noun. This is proper as in propping something up, specifically a golf ball on a tee. That's a very funny clue. I like that one. ERA, the most common crossword entry. Bygone era this time. SSR, Kazakhstan, e.g. formerly abbreviated. Yeah, it was formerly a Soviet Socialist Republic. Is this going to be Etsy? Craft site? Yeah, that's right. All right, we just have a lone E here that connects us to the rest of the spiral. John of Monty Python fame. Well, it's a good thing I like Monty Python. I know that's John Cleese. Very nice. Computer pros. That should be text, maybe? Yeah. They seem to believe otherwise. Is this talking about people? I don't know. When doubled, not so subtle nudge. Is this going to be hint hint? That's very unsubtle. Slip past. I guess that could be evade or elude. I think elude is probably more likely. That VL would be kind of weird here. Let's try elude. Warehouse store equipment. I would almost want this to be pallets. Is that right? Lid seen in a kitchen. And this is wordplay, so it's not about a lid for a pot that would be in a kitchen. I think they might be using a slangy term for a hat here. That kind of lid. That could be a toque. That's another word for a chef's hat. That's a very clever clue. I really like this one. There's been some really good wordplay on this puzzle so far. Well, it's not going to be pallets. We have a Q though, that's going to be helpful. When preceded by Fibonacci, progression starting with 0 and 1. Oh yeah, that's the Fibonacci sequence. That's what we were talking about earlier. Pupil of a cat's eye often. I guess they're often a slit? Yeah. We have this helpful little C in Fibonacci here. Blank Colvin, civil rights pioneer who refused to give up her seat on a segregated bus 9 months before Rosa Parks. Ooh. I think I have heard of this person. Is it Claudette? I want to say that's right. Oh, and maybe this is going to be a sect. They believe otherwise in kind of a religious context. Okay. What did I tell you? Another equivalent phrase. That has to be see, I told you so. Ooh, is this going to be dollies? That's kind of a little platform with wheels that you can use to roll things around, right? That's got to be it. Much desired? That could be deer. Some shindigs? I guess that could be soirees. Oh, whoops, we have a typo here. This should be slit. Yeah. Okay, so this should be soirees. Cat, and this is in quotes, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be an equivalent phrase. Sometimes they use quotes to indicate that the clue is informal language while the answer should be formal language. So maybe it's going to be like cool person or something like that. Yeah, because cat would be slang and cool person would not really be slang. Let's see if this is an O. Dilemma. Maybe you're in a tough spot? Yeah. Let's see if this is an L. Word with snake or salad? Is that going to be snake oil, salad oil? Yeah, that looks pretty good. The wait's almost over, and this is an equivalent phrase here. I think this should be soon. Okay, we have another theme answer. When preceded by Fibonacci, natural shapes said to be seen in sunflowers and 27 down. Okay, so I think the seeds in a sunflower are a spiral. Yeah, so what is this going to be? It's going to be another spiral. Certain cephalopods. I wonder if this is talking about the nautilus, but it has to be plural. Is it going to be nautili? Is that right? Is that how you would spell that? Diner cry after a bell is rung. That has to be order up, right? Nice. So is this a cool dude? I guess, I don't know. Is that slang? It's way less cool sounding than cat. Yeah, so that's why I think we got these quotation marks here. We have LD. Parkinson's treatment. Ooh, this is really tough. I only know this because it shows up every once in a while on Crosswords. It's L-Dopa. Yeah, it's just a kind of drug you use to treat Parkinson's. Is this going to be Eton? Blank jacket, formal menswear. Yeah, I think that could be an Eton jacket. Naval rank? That could be an ensign. Prefix with glottis? That could be your epiglottis. I know that's some part of the human anatomy, though I wouldn't be able to tell you what it was. Polynesian performance. That's got to be hula. And then we're going to end right at the center of our spiral. Let's see what this is. Uses psychedelics. That has to be trips, right? So this should be spelled nautili with an I here. Yeah, and then we have an alternative. And this is wordplay, so it's not just any alternative. It's an alternative to an. Yeah, it's a definite article instead of just an article. That's very funny. All right, let's throw that T in there and see if that'll do it for us. All right, a Thursday puzzle in 29 minutes. That's a little bit on the slow side, but I think we were kind of savoring this fun spiral grid here. So what did we end up having for our theme? We ended up having Fibonacci's name in the numbered circles that make up the first 9 elements of the Fibonacci sequence. We also had sequence down here. There was also a reference to the golden ratio, and the whole grid was a spiral, which was another reference to the golden ratio. We also had nautili and sunflowers pointed to as more examples of spirals. We also had math teacher, I guess, as a kind of theme answer too. Yeah, this is a very interesting construction. I really enjoyed solving this in a spiral shape the way we did. That was very cool. I think maybe the only bad thing you could say about this is that it ends up giving you a lot of 3-letter entries. Like here, this big block here, 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 here. Yeah, There's a bunch of them, but none of them were too offensive, and a couple of them actually had really good, tricky clues, like T, proper noun. That's a really funny one. This is good too. An alternative. Another wordplay clue I liked a lot was lid scene in a kitchen for toque. I think that's probably my favorite clue of the puzzle. That's very clever. Oh, and we never looked at this. What did this end up being? Brings home his bats in. Oh, it's a baseball clue. How did I miss that one? All right, well, it's cool it ended up being about baseball anyway. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed solving that Thursday puzzle along with me. Thankfully, we managed never to spiral out of control. I'm going to be coming back at you tomorrow for the themeless Friday puzzle, and I think that's going to do it for now. All right, I'll see you next time.